Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a tutorial and it's going to be for this box. I could not find a tutorial for what I wanted. Oh my gosh, so then I had to wing it and make a box, and by the time I was done I was like, oh my gosh, this is a cigarette box. It looks just like a cigarette, big old cigarettes come out of here. I would know that because my mom smoked my whole life. So that's what this kind of looks like. It has a little flip lid that is permanently attached. It's kind of like that desktop caddy, same concept, but really just trying to get the measurements down so that it worked for what I needed it to, which I'll do another video. I needed this little nutcracker to go in here with another tag as well. So that's what we're gonna do. You're going to need two 8.5 by 11 sheets. We are going to cut these down so they could be 12 by 12s technically. And the first one, you are going to cut down to 7 inches wide. And then on the long side, you're going to cut it down to 8 inches. And then while it's still on your, if you have like a combo like me, a scoreboard and a cutter, you're gonna score it at 1 inch in. Then you're gonna rotate it, and we're just gonna do the sides 1 inch in as well. So that's that side, or you could, come over here just at the 6 inch mark, because it's the same thing. So as you can see, we've marked 1 inch in, 1 inch in, 1 inch in on this 7 by 8 piece of paper. Okay, so your next 8.5 by 11, you're going to cut it down to 7 inches wide as well. You're going to leave it the full, 11 inches on the other side. You're going to leave it like that. You're going to want to score this in at 1 inch, just like the other piece of paper. And then again, 1 inch on the other end, which is at the 6 inch mark if you haven't moved your paper. So 1 inch, parallel lines. Next, rotate it to the 11 inch side, and you are going to score it at 1 inch, 8 inch, and 9 inch. So now the second piece is longer, it's the 7 by 11. It's going to be scored at 1 inch in, 8, 9, and then on 1 inch on both of the sides. So those are your two pieces. Put your scoreboard away. Now you're going to fold on your lines, which I will do. Your lines, you're going to get your 7 by 8 and your one score section, which is right here, this bottom. And then on your other piece, you're going to get that other 1 inch score. Oops, I just creased my paper. 1 inch score part, and we're going to line those two up directly on top of each other, the 1 inch on the 1 inch. So it doesn't matter which side you tape, you're just going to lay the other one on top. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so now that you have one side taped, whatever side's taped, put the other one on top of that. So you're going to line up the two 1 inch sections on top of each other. Line it up best you can, and this is going to be the floor part of our box. As you can see, it's already coming together. Now, on your short, you'll notice that this will be the flap. On this shorter side and this where they meet together, where you just lapped, you are going to cut these two sections. I know it's white paper, so it's probably hard. You could easily use pattern paper and not have to mat your design, but I wanted to use a thicker weight cardstock. This is the 110 pound from Walmart, which is not a true 110 pound. It's probably like a 80 pound if I could guess. It's definitely not as thick as like a real 110 pound. So now you cut those two little slits, and now you have some little flaps. Next, at the very top, which is your lid section with these two score lines over here, you're going to cut up at those two flaps as well. And cut the other side. flap, and flap. So now that you have your 2 flaps, you're gonna cut a triangle. And this will be your center top point of the triangle. So you're just gonna cut this one in. Cut that little triangle out. And then you're going to cut this one. I'm just eyeballing it with, you know, corner to corner. So now you have this. Okay, sorry, my camera cut off. Okay, so you cut those 2 little triangles out. As you can see, there's a big triangle right here. You're seeing this shape right here. So that's what you're gonna want. On the other side, I went ahead and drew some lines so you guys see what I'm talking about when I am cutting this. So you just cut across. And then over here, you like my, that was my attempt at a straight line. I cannot draw, you guys. I can cut much better. Okay, so now you're left with this. It looks like this. Okay, so before you start folding and gluing this or taping it, if you did do a solid thicker cardstock like me and you want to photo mat it, you can go ahead and do that now. If not, you'll just disregard this part and then go to the gluing part once I do. But anyway, you're going to want to cut, I'm just going to do just like this box right here. I'm just going to do this part, and this top piece. 3 little pieces, less work. I'm going to leave the sides and the back and the bottom blank, but you could technically photo mat all of those if you want for a more finished look, but I'm going to put ribbon and stuff on this, so I'm not going to do all that. Okay, so obviously this is a finished box, but for like photo matting versus leaving your box plain, you're going to want to cut a 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 triangle. Then this little guy right here, we're going to cut a 4 3/4 by 1 3/4, and then this little skinny guy is 3/4 by 4 3/4. So those are your pieces, those 3 pieces that you are going to need. Okay. So I am going to probably glue these down. You could use your tape runner, but I don't want to waste all that tape. Okay, so there's my front piece. So now that you photo matted, or you didn't, you just left it white, or you used color cardstock to begin with, you're gonna get your 2 little flaps, your square flaps. Start with one side, and you're gonna fold up the back wall to that piece, the part that has the lid. You're gonna fold that up, so you're tucking this little piece inside. But glue or tape. Okay, so now you have that piece. Now, working on the sides, you could either use your tape, like I said, you can start taping everything, or use hot glue, which is faster and cheaper. Okay, other side. Voila. Now for this side, you're going to do your little first baby triangle, fold it in and put some glue, and this one's going to meet up to it, like so. Next, you're going to get your other side, put the baby triangle down, put some glue, and fold that in. And now you have your trendy, fancy looking. Okay, so that is the tutorial. Like I said, you can start photo matting all these. This piece would be the same size as this one. And then this skinny one, this would be 3/4 by what is this? 6 3/4? 6 3/4 length. So yeah, these are the cute little fun, thinner, much thinner box to send like something that's not so giant. And like I said, I was trying to find a tutorial for the box size I needed, or that could fit, or it could be bigger, but I could not find it. So I just winged it and made this one, and I'm actually got the size down. So I'm super excited. All right, I will catch you guys on the next crafty video. Bye.